As tens of millions of Americans consider getting a booster shot, the demand for COVID tests is also growing. Our Dr. Narula joins us now with what you need to know. I want to get to testing in a second.
Hello, today I present to you an extremely attractive application for music lovers. It's completely free. You can listen to music online or download unlimited music to use whenever you don't have internet. The powerful search function helps you find anything you want. Trust me. It's hard not to find what you're looking for because the search function is really powerful. Application download link is attached in the description of the video. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Thanks.
But for now, the booster shot. What exactly changed to lead to this new recommendation?
Exactly. Well, there were two messages that really came across loud and clear if you listened to the briefing yesterday. One was about transparency. We heard Dr. Murthy say, when we see a signal, we will tell you. And the other was about being proactive, with Dr. Fauci saying, if you wait for something bad to happen before you respond, you're not going to be able to respond with your fullest capabilities. So they really cited the science and the data, emerging data, as recent as the last couple days, both in this country and abroad, as really pushing them to change. And the data shows that effectiveness in terms of the vaccine for mild and moderate disease does go down, that there's decreased vaccine effectiveness for Delta. And the good news being that we know for severe disease, hospitalization, and death, it does seem that there's high effectiveness. That effectiveness is stable. But what they said is the concern is that the trajectory, the pattern they're seeing indicates that it's possible that in the future, even people who are vaccinated could be vulnerable to developing severe disease. They also, just want to say, they also utilized antibody and immunologic data in their discussion. I think it's important to understand that they showed that antibody levels decline, higher antibody levels associated with better efficiency. When you give a boost, you get a 10-fold or more increase in antibody level.
So how will the booster shots be rolled out?
Well, I think the most important thing to understand is that this does have to go through the FDA first. They need to do an independent review. The CDC's ACIP committee also has to review this and make their recommendations. If that goes through, then in mid-September, 18 years and over, 8 months post your second dose, if you got the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine and you fall into that first priority group, so healthcare workers or frontline workers, nursing home or seniors, you will be eligible. Ideally, you would get the same type that you had before. They did say, as you heard Dr. Walensky this morning, that the Johnson & Johnson data they will be reviewing, and ideally in the future, hopefully, they will be asking those individuals to get a booster. And they hope to roll this out at over 80,000 locations in the country and administer over 100 million doses in the next coming months.
What are your thoughts about COVID testing for vaccinated people? I'm getting one today because I'm hosting that thing on Central Park, and we have to show proof. But I always thought if you're vaccinated, you can stop getting the COVID test. That has changed.
This is such a good point, and I think it's confusing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Vaccines have never been the end game. Testing has always been a critical part of this battle, and I think we've really failed as a country to really accept that and for people to understand that. But now we have data showing, number one, there are breakthrough infections for vaccinated individuals. Number two, vaccinated individuals can transmit to others. So this is about getting tested in part to protect those around you who may be vulnerable. And Delta has really changed the ball game with being so transmissible and contagious. We spoke to Dr. Michael Mina at Harvard, who studies testing and has been a big advocate for rapid, frequent, at-home antigen tests. And, you know, he believes that if we really do this with the right cadence and the right frequency, for example, having people test at home twice a week, that could help us test to stay open for schools, for workplaces. So there's a lot we can do.
For anything that helps us stay open.
Yeah.
All right, Tara, thank you. Always good to see you.